Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new behind the scenes video. So in this video, it's a Sunday by the way, so I just am wrapping up my week, doing a few things, and just thought I would record this video because why not? I got on a call today, someone that wanted to enroll in Creator One, my program, my online consultant program, helping online coaches grow their business, right? Make money online. And the question that she particularly asked me was, what is your daily routine? And I just wanted to run over it not only for myself and give myself a refresher, but also give you guys the most accurate routine that reflects what building an online coaching business really is about. So for me, the way that I start every single morning is reaching out to the new leads that followed me and tracking them. So that basically means if I get X amount of followers today, the first thing I would do is wake up, track them, send messages to new people, and make sure that everyone's in the sheet. That's kind of like my step one of the day. The second step, before I get into kind of my busy work, I always like to do something long term. So something that has value beyond the time actually just completing it. So for me, that's YouTube videos. For me, that's getting, my clients better results. So client, modules, client resources, and those type of things. So just to summarize, first tracking, second doing long-term activities for building something long-term. And then the kind of third section of my day is kind of like calls, admin work, things that need to be done like for that specific day. And I think that's the best way to structure your days, because when you get all of the like things you have to do for the day at the start of your day, you don't end up actually doing any things that like have that long-term exponential growth, like building a YouTube channel or posting content. On top of that, if I just want to break down like the things, like the to-dos kind of that I'm doing on a weekly basis, I try to post one reel every single day. And right now I'm trying to post, excuse me, I'm trying to post at least 3 YouTube videos per week. Right now with the behind the scenes YouTube channel, I'm probably getting a little bit more than that, but 3 YouTube videos a week, 1 reel every single day. Whenever I post a YouTube video, I send an email blast out to my list promoting it. I don't really promote other things on my email list other than my YouTube videos, to be honest. And that's kind of my schedule. And it works very, very well. It helps me, build things over time. And obviously, when it comes to client work, I do the majority of my client work on a Monday and a Tuesday. I just get the majority of my one-on-one coaching done on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then I support them throughout the rest of the week. And that's worked really, really well for me. Obviously, over time, when the business grows, I'll maybe have to rethink it. But for now, that's been working extraordinarily well. I just wanted to name a few habits and things that I've been doing as well. I'm not like a god at this type of thing, right? I'm a human. I also skip these things ever so often. But I think it gives you a good foundation to be a very productive and a really good human being. So first of all, it's 10,000 steps a day. Now, luckily, I have a gym that is at a pretty good walking distance from me. So I just walk to the gym and back, and that gets me roughly 6,000 steps. So that's when I actually walk to the gym. I get 6,000 steps in, and I do a tiny bit of cardio at the gym after every workout. And I go to the gym 3 days a week. So on those days, I automatically get 10,000 steps in. Now on the other days, kind of the in-between days, I try to get walks in the morning and sometimes even a walk throughout the day, just to kind of refresh my mind and give me kind of a reset, okay? So that's kind of the first thing, is for your body, making sure that you get 10,000 steps. The second thing is for the mind. What do I do for the mind? 10 pages of reading. Now, sometimes I'm in a reading phase. Sometimes I'm in more of an audio book phase. Sometimes I'm in a YouTube phase. The key thing with YouTube is I'm watching people that are in my industry. I'm watching things that I can directly implement in my business. There's 2 types of categories of content kind of consumption that I like to box it in. One is kind of like immediate things that need to be done. So that's like, how do I get a landing page up? How do I set up my Calendly? Those kind of like technical things or like strategy things that can be implemented right away into my business. And then there's pieces of content that are more idea generational, kind of like philosophy, those type of things. Like when I'm looking for video ideas, I like to watch Dan Koe. He's got a very broad picture, bird's eye view on lots of topics. I can extrapolate that and use it for content. And sometimes I just look at videos that are very strategy based, very kind of like in the trenches type of oriented. Another one, 20 minutes of meditation a day. If you're beginning, I would recommend doing 10 minutes a day, but it really, really helps you get in the flow to kind of like crush the day. And I think it's really, really good. The third one, or sorry, this is like not even the third one. This is like the other habits. This is reviewing your 10-minute vision once a day. Now, I have a kind of like a mood board kind of vision, kind of goal setting system for all my clients. It's called the 10-minute vision, where you basically create a mood board, you create your goals in wealth, health, spirit, and relationships. You set that up, and then you have a voice memo that you create in third person to yourself. So for example, Jay is going to be an extremely successful entrepreneur. In 2025, he will achieve X, Y, and Z, right? It's like a 3-minute voice note. I listen to that on the way to the gym mostly, but I try to do that at least once a day just to refresh my mind of what my goals are. Another one is at least 1 hour of content creation per day. This kind of connects back to the YouTube stuff I was talking to you guys about. But this 1 hour of content creation, it can be put in several buckets. That could mean 1 hour of scripting a video. That could be 1 hour of coming up with module ideas. That could be, recording a YouTube video, that type of thing. And then 30 minutes to an hour of outreach every single day, making sure that I'm giving my audience that is interested in working with me resources, ideas, things that they can implement in their business, and then book calls. So hopefully you guys can like write that down if you're interested on the things that I'm doing on a daily basis. But it's quite simple if you break it down. Like obviously there's strategy and those type of things that, I teach my clients as well. But when it comes to the order of operations, I've got this thing here, the OOO or the OOO. Those are the kind of habits that I'm implementing in my business. So I just thought I would hop on here and just give you guys a little bit of a deeper explanation about that, because sometimes I get asked like, what do you do for your daily routine? What do you do for this? What do you do for that? Like I said, I'm not a robot. Sometimes 3-4 weeks in a row, I don't do any meditation. Sometimes you're so kind of stuck and locked into this. Maybe when problems arise, you stop doing it. Mostly when problems arise, you stop doing things, which is funny because that's when you need it the most. But I'm not perfect, right? I do mess up, I do skip things, but ultimately I try to take these off every single day, okay? So another one that's here is journaling. Journaling is also good. I do it when I'm feeling inspired to journal, so I don't actually journal and force myself to do it. I do it when I want to reflect, when I want to note things down, and I think that's the most natural way to do it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a very short and sweet behind the scenes video. And other than that, keep crushing it. If you want to work with me, DM me the word 1 on Instagram and I'll reach out. And other than that, have an amazing day. Bye-bye.